Hi guys, welcome to Seeing Within. Look, we look at your vibrational number either from your life path, calculating your full birth date and reducing it to a single digit or a root number. Another is your day number, the day of the month you were born on any given year. Now, if it happens to be a double digit number, we reduce this to a single digit by adding the two numbers together. And lastly, we can use your character or your expression number calculated using your name. Now, there should be links below for that as well. Now, these are all intuitive readings where energy flows at different times for each of us. So, some will be passing these energies, others are going through them, while there'll be another group heading towards it. So, please look back on past readings. A quick note, I meditate and pre-shuffle prior to recording just to save you guys time. So I hope you guys enjoy and let's get started. Straight away, we have, for your energy, we have crossroads. So this is the time when life sort of converges and we're uncertain in which direction to follow, or knowing now there is a direction, a new path you have to follow through with. You're on like the threshold of change and entering a new phase. And during the transition, you're encouraged to never sort of look back or rush forward into the future. So it's just more or less allowing the change to happen. Also, using your wisdom to relieve any anxiety or insecurities or uncertainties that could accompany this change. And don't fear the crossroads and the transitions, as that'll go a lot smoother for you as well. But as I was shuffling, what the image I did get was that I felt you had your back turned to a situation or to someone where I felt you were needing to be quite secretive about something, and you had something else you needed to attend to, or there was something else you were attending to in a secret manner. Now, if we look at the two cards that sort of clarify that, we have the High Priestess and we have the Hierophant, which is both cards are actually very if you're talking about the spiritual realms, you're talking about higher dimensions, you're talking about higher guidance. So either maybe you've had some higher guidance on how this is going to work out for you, and you're aware of the outcome, and that could explain the secrecy, or you're using your intuition on this one. But I feel it's a situation, you're at crossroads where maybe something now has to end. Maybe you see through the hurt and the pain and you're totally aware of what it is that has been happening. And it's like, I'm just getting it's something that has sort of come to an end now, and you're totally aware that you have to get out of there. And I just sort of see you bolting out of there. Now, if we look at the outside influence energy, we've got retribution here. Now, on this card, you'll see the wheel behind her. So this card is also known as like the Wheel of Fortune. So, and it's all about karmic cycles and what have you. So, and bringing justice to a situation. Intimately involved with the Wheel of Fortune is using wisdom and struggling to accept what is unavoidable, or feeling the unfairness of life. So, and while you may feel wronged, it is important not to seek revenge, but allow divine justice to prevail. So, because it's an outside influence, I feel this is the influence that's coming in and being projected on you, where maybe someone feels they have done wrong by you and they feel it's up to them to put it right. And the reason why I say that, because if you look at the clarifying cards here, we have the Three of Shields, with the 10 of Spears. Now this shows me someone is putting the effort in to a situation. They're paying attention to detail, and they want to shed light onto the situation because they know it's they've come to a stage where it's more or less, I'm down. If I don't do this, then I've lost out altogether. And I have a lot to lose here. I've got a lot at stake to lose here because of it. So then if we look at the energy that combines this, this is an energy of devotion. Now, devotion is, it's normally a female energy, but it can go either way. But I say a female energy because it's normally a female that is totally devoted and in love with her husband, and she sacrificed her life for his. And you see that quite a lot, where the female will always sort of end up, especially once they have children and what have you, they end up sacrificing a lot for their partners. And it's also known as the feminine acts of dedication and sacrifice performed for relationships and attachments. But it also reminds you too not to give too much of yourself. But as you do, it still comes with the noble acts that is supported by the heroic parts of ourselves. The feminine spirit is gorgeous or generous, devoted, and selfless, and acts of love and devotion are supported by the strong inner spirit she carries within. So this is one that, and it's sort of hard because if you look at this card, it's all about devotion and the acts of sacrifice. And then we look at the Eight of Cups and we look at the Three of Swords. Now, I want to look at the Eight of Cups first because the Eight of Cups is, well, this one really is about following a path that not sure if that path is actually hindering you or if it's for your highest good. If you have a look here, you've got the knight racing to the Ace of Cups, which is the chalice, but out of that it's like the hand is coming down to grab it, which is showing me it's like, is it an illusion that if I don't go through to this first, I'm going to miss out. It's going to be snapped away from me. And also it's known about your consciousness, your different levels of consciousness, this card. So it's all about what is real and what isn't. Is this the right path? Am I a bit delusional to think I'm going on this path? Because we see the Three of Swords and we see a guy that is just totally despaired, like totally hurt. So if we have an overlook at all of that, it's like where there wasn't a lot of preparation put in, the wheels have turned now. Where somebody wasn't prepared to work or come together and, as I say, put the hard work or put the preparation in, and whether it was a third party or whatever, the wheels have turned now, and because of that, this relationship can't really get up off the ground. It's almost like it's been snatched. It's been snatched. And this has left, I think that both of you sort of blindsided, that you, to the point where you can't see it working. Neither of you can see it working. It's like it was there for the taking, but someone left it too long to do anything about it. And in the meantime, whether it's the illusions or someone else came in and took the opportunity. But what this card is really telling me is that the opportunity is gone. You're missing, and because of that, there's a lot of sad and sorrowness about it. It's but someone really did sacrifice everything for this, and still there's only sad and sorrowness because the opportunity has gone. Now, I don't know who this is going to resonate for. It probably won't be for all of you, but I'm sure it is for a few of you out there. But I hope you all get something out of this, and we'll see you next time. Namaste.